Hello and welcome to a Last Epoch stream. Let me turn on the lights here. This is Geogalvanic, and apparently I am waiting for the launcher to start. Let's see if we can put this up here. Hey, Critical, how's it going? I didn't see that there was a patch today. In fact, I patched earlier today and there was nothing going on. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, Critical. Doing pretty good. Had a busy week updating all of the affixes on the wiki. Actually, I'll show you what I'm doing right now. Right now I'm currently updating all of the shards on the wiki so that the tables don't show values that they can't be applied to. Window capture, here we go. Add new window capture. We'll do this one. Nope. There we go. Here it is. This is how I mass edit the wiki. The magic in action. So I just did all of the prefixes. So now I'm going to do all of the suffixes. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, summary line. Bot edit. There it is. Wiki being updated. There you go. Your brain hurts. Look at it go. Coding at its finest. It's not even really coding. Anyways, I'm just showing this off because I'm still waiting for the game to patch. It looks like the game's going to actually take me 40 minutes. Oh, I know what's going on. I clicked on the wrong run. I got it. It was like I swear I patched today, like a couple hours ago, and I didn't think that they put through a new patch. So they started the standalone. But I patched the Steam version, not the standalone. Oh, alright. So all of the affixes should be good now. That should have been all of them. I have an account. You can hide this page now and delete it. Did you watch the race critical? You only use Steam now. Yeah, I still have the standalone because I haven't deleted it. This is the only reason I have it. Username or password is incorrect. You are incorrect, game. I liked this little race event thing that they had here. It was nifty looking. Most of it was at work. You used up your bandwidth on your phone. Oh yeah. RIP phone data. We're gonna go with the Sentinel today. So as I mentioned earlier, I've been really busy working on the wiki. All the passives are up. I just did the shards, which I thought was going to take me the rest of the night. So fortunately that only took me like an hour to do. But one of my bigger plans for the near future for the wiki, over this weekend hopefully, is I'm going to get like a rough builds template in place for the wiki. Which might be something you Critical, you might be interested in. Because I know you make lots of build videos. Hello, Rhymer. How's it going? We've done a few. Alright, I know you made the Stuninator. I know you made an Acolyte build. You know, maybe you only made 2, but they're like a very long series of builds. You did 6 videos like per build or something. What are we supposed to be interested in? Oh, you tuned in just in time to hear that Critical should be interested in something? You made about 6 to 8 builds. In the near future for the wiki, I think you saw on my Discord, Rhymer. One of my top, or close to the top priorities is getting a build template made for the wiki. I also added a brand new, or our wiki manager added at my request a new builds namespace for the wiki. So that should be coming down the pipeline soon as well. And that's actually what this character is for. This is going to be like my, this is going to be the first build on the wiki. Let me see what the frames are right now. Pretty shite. Alright, we gotta mess around with our graphic settings. What is this? 1680 by 1050, what? That's not what I wanted. There we go. Where'd my frames go? I had better frames before. This is just a silly little thing. Right, it's better. I've definitely had much better frames before. Alright, so this is going to be the first iteration of a build, because it's a build I've made before. I know it works pretty okay. And then it'll give me a good starting base to build a template for builds from. This guy is, you may know him as the, what do you call it? Epilepsy warning shield rush build. The absolute epilepsy build. Last I had him, he just made it to the Shattered Valley. Oh no, not this. Here, I'll change my feeling of the day to epilepsy. I'll do my epilepsy warning. Epilepsy? I hope I spelled that right. So, I haven't had a ton of time to actually, not this bug. Here we go. Yeah. I haven't had a ton of time to actually play, so I'm like super far behind on gear. And it's been rather difficult. Which is also part of why I'm playing this character. It's like the best one I can think of to farm gear with. Although I'm kind of struggling with not having the gear for this character to farm gear with. But we'll make do. So I need more leech, is what I need right now. Which I can also get from the passives. So tough to watch. The free shield rush build, it works wonders. It's one of the easiest things to do. If I was racing, I probably would have raced with this. To be honest, this or Primalist. I might have gone. My other option for making a build was to go the poison stack primalist. Right. Do I have anything I can craft with? I don't think I do. Leech. Hybrid health leech. Whoo! Gloves and amulet. Yes. Yes, I do want this. Oh, I need to use these new. I only have one. I only have one of them. Sad face. I need to use these new glyph of the stability shards because now there's no downside. Which means obviously you have to use it. Or else you're just not crafting efficiently. Increased health leech. Oh yeah. Do I have the other leech? Oh, this is gonna feel good. Not even leveled enough. Here we go. Watch it be amazing now. Okay, maybe not amazing yet. It'll get there. It's pretty good. Pretty solid. But you can see what a big difference just those like 4 shards made. And I haven't even got to the, what is it, World Eater? Good morning, Turi. How are you doing today? Did you manage to watch the race? Reimer, you were in the race, weren't you? You were playing the hammer build. Or at least that's what my Discord told me. Yes, you were. I need a Doomblade. Actually, no. Doomblade doesn't give me leech. No, wait. The Doomblade is the base, right? Or is it the unique? I don't remember. Who won? It was, shoot, who won first place? I remember second and third. Second was your boy JC, who won the first ever Last Epoch stream race. And third was Jazzy TV. I don't remember who you got first. Reimer started on Hammerden, it was bad, so you switched to Acolyte Harvest. Was that part of the rules? You could switch your character midway? Jazzy? Cool. You did so much better on the Harvest Acolyte. Interesting. I thought the Hammerden was the Opie. I was able to watch like 5 minutes before I had to get to work at like an hour into the race. And it seemed like everyone that was in the lead was on hammers. You would be at a big disadvantage by re-rolling, that is true. If you died, would they let you restart? Because I feel like you could play the strat where you just wait and watch everyone else play and then play your character, which I think they expressly disallowed because everyone had to start at the same time. Jazzy died once. Didn't Oxy die twice or something? Ziggy D died, oh no. I bet his chat was a riot. I think Oxy's still going. They restarted and it's fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I don't think... Right, because then you have someone die and they had like all their viewers and then in like... all of their viewers are like, no, well, no, this is boring. And everyone just leaves. I think it makes sense for the game's retention. Turi's representation. First place was Tinklenut. Who was your... Oh, is Jezzy from Aussie? From Australia? Oh, Ziggy D is from Australia. That's right. I knew that. You don't know where Jazzy is from. He might be from Australia too. I know Leroy has some sort of relationship, or is it Leroy or Luke? One of those two has a relationship with Jazzy. If it's Luke, he might be from Australia. He doesn't have an Australian accent. Not all Australians have an Australian accent. Stereotyping. So, I only got like, how many? Oh, I don't even have Void Knight unlocked, rip. But I'm already on autopilot. How much health leech do I have? Is that another stat somewhere? No. I have 11% plus 5% plus 28% increased. So 16 times 1.3, we'll call that 21. 21% of melee leached his health. Lucas from Moss, yes. You can't see the melee health leech. I want that void leech. It's the World Eater node, I think. Let me see, what is it? Wiki World Eater. Void Knight. Yes, it is the World Eater. The world is tasty. What is up with my game? Yeah, the fog and the waypoint are kind of not great looking. My frames aren't great either. So I don't know if I had like a huge dip in performance or what. Oh, let me check. Potentially something got reset. No, it's still on vertex lit. Still everything very low. Alright, so I moved it to forward and it's better. Okay, go to vertex lit. Now it's worse. Better? I can't even tell. Forward? Right, they seem to be about even. I don't know. Hover over memory allocation. You removed it. It looks sick. Like ill. The whole zone fell ill, and it's like breathing like this deep, heavy fog. Hover over memory implication? I don't think it's gonna do anything. Whoa! There's my frames. Alright, color grading apparently is bad. That's odd. Still looks weird. Actually, it looks terrible. This fog has looked bad before, but it hasn't looked this bad before. Okay. So that did something with my resolution, because now my mouse is... It's not where my mouse is supposed to be. So why did that change my resolution? Here we go. That's super weird. So it wasn't color grading, it was... changing the color grading, like, tweaked my resolution. Now it's working, I think. For the most part. I would up the memory, but don't have any memory to up. Unfortunately. This build is like so easy. Alright, Imgur. Only changes if you know how much VRAM you have. If you have more than specified, leave it on dynamic. I do know how much memory I have. Why is it on advanced grass? Oh, when you hovered over it? That was probably Luke. I see what the image was now. So is there any reason to like go anywhere other than these 4 nodes in this tree? Melee attacks deal increased damage? Maybe. Iron Mastery? Eh. I don't really feel like these are the 4 nodes you want. 5% increased damage. Or 5% melee. So, okay, this one gives stun avoidance, that one gives a chance to double if you block. Cute. The strength node probably? Oh yeah, that was the one I was thinking about. That one would be okay for Shield Rush. Back. Oh wow. What? Oh no. What? Stupid dialogue. Stop it. The fog. Oh yeah, the fog is terrible. I think I just don't have enough memory when I load it in. Oh, come on. Alright, I'm just gonna ignore this guy. What video card? 1050. It's got 2 gigabytes of VRAM, which is not much. I have 16 gigabytes of regular RAM, so I'm using some of that, but, you know, who actually has that much RAM available to give? This game eats RAM like crazy. You had 24. Right, and you use all of it all the time, right? I feel like anyone who has like excessive amounts of RAM has excessive amounts of RAM for a reason. And they use it all the time. Unless they're like super rich. Sure. Photoshop. Yeah, Photoshop uses a bunch. I use a bunch when I'm doing like 3D modeling or just browsing. Browsing the internet, I use so much RAM. I'm slowly switching from Chrome to Firefox for that reason. Like when I'm editing the wiki, my internet browser uses like 10 gigabytes of RAM. It's insane. Right, plus mana, warding tome. What do I need from a tome? Let's look at that. Wiki relics. I need to actually min-max this to make a good build guide. Chance to ignite on hit. I don't need that. Warding tome, no results. What is going on here? Why does the warding tome not have anything in it? Is the warding tome still in the game? It is right here. Oh, I know. I just needed to recache the page. Purge the cache. Save. What is going on with this? Equipment. Untape item name. Alright, so the item base is not relic. That is why. Someone, not naming names, I actually know who, but someone put relic in the item base, which is causing that, because relic is not an item base. There we go. Oof. Too early to go min-max on builds as things change too much often, and that is exactly why I'm making a builds template for the wiki. Because when something changes, it'll update on the wiki, and you'll see it on your page, and then you'll be able to fix it yourself. Also because there's such a heavy market for it, and that's what the vast majority of people are using the wiki for. Based off of what traffic data I can see. So, and this is basically going to be like a start, like a very rough start, to me eventually, you know, a year down the road, being able to make like an actual build planner on the wiki that uses the wiki data. That's cool for the wiki. Yep, and I think it'll draw even more traffic to the wiki because, and even more editors specifically, because people will start editing the wiki to create their build pages, and then they'll get accustomed and used to actually editing wiki text so that they'll see stuff and edit it themselves. Especially if like they have a build and then they like notice that like, I don't know, a skill node changed or something, then they can just like go, oh, I see this skill node changed, and they'll just like go to the skill node page and just change it themselves. I wasn't even in that OE. This game's rigged. It's out to get me. You saw that in bed and you liked it. Yes. So one of the obvious problems right now with the state of the wiki and putting the build templates up is that there are there's like one skill that has skill nodes that are out of date. So that's somewhat of an issue, but you can build pretty much everything else, including the skills and the items. So as long as people can like look past that, I think it'll be fine. And the other thing too is that like when you put things in a template on the wiki, it becomes much easier to change and reformat it later. That's why like the first thing, FF, yes, FF times 2. The ninja changed an item on us. Which item? Oh, the Radiant Crest? I saw you talking about that. I'm wondering if there's just another bug. So this is a bug that happened before. There was a super annoying bug. Here, just boss fight them. There we go. Passive. There was a super annoying bug where the game uses different names for the items than the items that we see. So when they introduced the long and short and medium names here in the options, everything used to default to normal. Me being, you know, wants to see everything on an item, me chose long, which I think is now the default, for which I think is good. Join me in Discord. But if you changed it to anything other than normal, it would use the dev version of the name, which is sometimes the exact same as the version we see, or sometimes slightly different. So I was going through and I was finding like all of these items that I'm just like, oh, this name slightly changed, this name slightly changed. Why didn't Hacka put any of this in the patch notes? So I went through like hours of trying to track down all of the items that potentially had their names changed. And then eventually found out. Okay, I see what's happening here. I see why I'm dying when I'm not in the AoE. It's because I'm flashing back to where I was when I was in the AoE, like just as it's coming. Or at least my hitbox is. Like my character model isn't, but my hitbox is, I think. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. Celerity is super nice. You're on Ion. On? Land? Long? Long. Oh, I see the G now. Oh yeah, long names. Those are good ones. Hey, Inferno, how's it going? Did your forklift paint itself? Inquiring minds would like to know. No, you need to work on your willpower more. You need to get that web developer brain in. You look at a problem, you see a website, and you're like, I could add stuff to this website, or I could design this website so that it adds stuff to itself. Which is essentially what I do all the time on the wiki. Right? It feels so much better than doing it myself. Wouldn't that be super cool? Self-painting and repairing. And repairing forklifts? Alright. Fair enough, game. It's not you, it's me. You're starting to get a headache. I'm sorry, Critical. It's the build. I blame the build. I blame Mr. Sentinel. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Did these statues get like a bigger AoE for their fire thing? Morning Frost! Ooh, those are the good boots. No, actually Terra's Path is the new good boots. But Morning Frost looks fun. You just need a cold build. Right, I don't know what to do with those guys. Later. Oh, Reimer, you're going to bed? Have a good night, man. We should have a child again. Just maybe don't neglect it this time. Talk soon. Sounds good. The Temple of Atara. Neglect what? The child! I was gone and then returned and Mr. Alien was no more. You're not sure if you're going deaf? Or if you said we should have a child again. That is exactly what I said. It's perfectly in context. Wait, who's going to win? This Void Fused or this Guardian? I think this Void Fused is stronger than the Guardian. Look at that! Look at the damage that Void Fused is doing to this Guardian. Void Fused OP. You're talking about this openly? Oh no. Alright, so in context, Reimer also has a Discord because he also streams. He has a bot in his Discord for like an idle RPG game. And so, role-playing, Reimer and I are married and we've had 2 kids and both of them have died. No Void Res. The Temple Guardian has no Void Res, that is true. Neither do I. No, I have a little bit. I have a lot of Void Res, comparatively. I have some pretty good lightning resistance going on here. Thanks for giving context. Now you can go to sleep. Nah, no context needed. Look at that! 100 FPS now. I don't know what was going on earlier. I love the vertex lit player light. Look at these hard lines. I think it's hilarious. You're not sure if I should have another child if 2 have already died. It's the medieval era, okay? Like, child mortality is a thing. It's like 1 in 6 make it past 10. If I remember correctly from my AP Human Geography days. So, our second one made it to like, what was it, 11 or 12? 12 years? So we're doing pretty good. We've got 4 more shots. Yeah, we made it to 10. So I think we're doing pretty good for the time. Nice, exactly. Alright, so what do I need here? Maybe some more damage. More damage would increase my health leech. And my kill time. So that sounds good. New specialization. Oh boy! We got a new Rebuke tree. I don't need Rebuke though. I just don't get hit. So lunge. Lunge it is. We're gonna get that extra strength. Where's the extra strength? Is this one? Strength on landing. Where is it? Strength. Here we go. That way. Shield rush. Increased damage. New Music Friday. Yes. got pop music going today. 2010s pop. It's not Friday though. It's Thursday. You might be in Friday, but the music is from Thursday. You're listening to music from the past. It's Friday for you. I know. Future lady. Okay, I don't need cast speed. The performance in this zone is so much better. Player light is still hilarious. Throwback Thursday. There you go. Throwback Thursday and Future Friday. What? It works both ways. We got Wibbly Wobbly Wednesday. Time Travel Tuesday. I don't know. Now we're just missing Monday, Saturday, and Sunday. Space Time Saturday. Rip. This is what we call Scrubcore. Maybe Monday. Schrodinger's Monday. Schrodinger's Sunday. There we go. That's a good one. If you like time travel or like Schrodinger's stuff or like alternate reality movies or shows or like really old shows, Sliders. Sliders is a really good show. Does Shield Rush scale anything with attack speed? It's the there's something that scales with attack speed. It's this one. Okay, so this damage is reduced by your increased attack speed. I don't know what that means. I don't know if having less increased attack speed reduces it more, or having more attack speed reduces it more. Don't know. You never watched Sliders. Well, now it's a recommendation for you. If you're ever really bored, it's a good one. It's like a 90s show. They have really solid actors. At least for the first part. It really died out, though. Like, it had a very painful death. It did not die gracefully. Reduced by your increased attack speed, right? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. It took a really long time for things to get to Australia. Pay TV didn't get there until much later. Oh no. Well, See, I'd say you're not missing out on much. How do they live? They live with kangaroos. That's how they live. They live like little joeys in the pouch. Giant kangaroo pouch known as Australia. You have Netflix now. Soon to have Last Epoch. Do not approach a pet kangaroo. I hear they love it when you pet them. There's not much on TV anyway. Yeah, TV is awful. Commercials are really bad. Internet commercials are starting to get that way too, though. They literally drain your brain cells. Doubt you'll get Oceanic servers. For Last Epoch? I bet you will. Luke will make sure of it. Maybe not Oceanic, but probably at least Southern Asia. Which is close enough, I think. Their game strategy seems to be more localized servers. Which, given the landscape of cloud networking in this day and age, I don't think it's going to be that terribly hard. Depends, of course, on like who their provider is and what they end up doing, but to like get that Cloudflare technology, it'll be fine. But a lot of Unity games are like doing that cloud approach, so I think there are lots of providers that'll work with game developers nowadays. It's nice having an Aussie on the team. You can work with C. I think games that were designed and like, because your networking you really want to design very early on in development. Like, I know Epoch is working on it currently. They have networking in place, they just don't have it polished yet. But it's one of those things that's it's really hard to like change your networking infrastructure later on in the game. So newer games have a better opportunity to regionalize their servers more than older games do, just because of the state of cloud networking. Southeast Asia. Alright, so this bad boy is supposed to be my boss killer, which means I need to get a bunch more of those less damage taken nodes so that I can actually face tank the bosses. Well, PoE and D3 have Aussie servers, so LE should be there soon if it's not. PoE's main backbone server is in Texas. That's probably where Last Epoch will be too. I have a secret. So my secret conspiracy theory is that Judd actually works for Chris Wilson, and he's a secret employee of PoE. Ask me anything. What is this? Display resolution. Okay, so that's what you're watching from. FPS 48. It's not terrible. Oh, I see what you're showing me now. The skipped frames is quite high. As is the latency to me. Just about 10 seconds behind. That's not, yeah, it's not too bad. That could definitely be worse. I'm pretty sure if you were using Firefox or Chrome, you'd be faster though. Because you have that normal latency. Not that super new low latency. And you start using Chrome again for streams? I suggest Firefox actually, because Chrome uses a lot more memory. And Firefox is open source, Chrome is not. Chromium is open source. But apparently it doesn't work on Chromium, which is weird. Do they have a new effect for Vengeance? Looks like they do. Yeah, it has ripples now. Vengeance didn't used to have ripples. You see those ripples? Mm-hmm. You're trying Vivaldi at the moment. You mentioned that before. It's the Australian Chromium. So I seem to be doing more damage with the retaliation than the vengeance. Which is kind of funny. I'm better off just running around and standing next to things. Can I face tank it? Sure can. Oh boy. Almost got one shot. I'm like so close to having just enough health leech. I just need a little bit more so that I can spam it against like a single target. I don't have enough against like one enemy right now. There's some little features like tab stacking that are really nice. That sounds interesting. Oh my gosh. That void damage. But a small dev team mean features are really taking a long time to get implemented, so you're probably going to opt to try something new. Hashtag never satisfies. That feels like every time I try one of the super niche Linux distributions, it's like, it just doesn't quite have enough oomph to do everything I need it to. I'm pretty satisfied with Linux Mint right now. I need to make new sub badges. There are a few cool things, but it doesn't quite make it exactly. In fact, like the first few times I was like making the switch to Linux, I ended up not doing it because I tried out the weird offshoots of Linux and was like, nope, not quite what I want. So here's a Radiant Crest, Turi. It says Radiant Crest. So what was the one you found? Here. Let's try the names thing. Okay, there it is. Raya's Light Relic. It shows up when the names are on short, so we can bug report that. Yeah, it was on short names. It only shows up as Raya's Light on short names. Which is interesting too, because now you know. I bet it changes other stuff too. Maybe. It showed up once. Traveler Belt. Beastmaster Relic. Yeah, the relics have different names. It's Beastmaster Relic as opposed to Warden Relic. So all of the relics had like a theme to them. And you can tell when you look at the developer names versus the shown names. It's just a warding tome. Radiant. You didn't notice anything else, but you probably weren't paying attention. Yeah. It's not something you notice unless you're looking for it. Which I was. And then you're like confused as all heck. So they had some sort of regression that made it start showing up for short names again. Oh dear. You noticed it because you thought it was the new item. I thought the same thing when the bug happened to me, except for I noticed it for like 20 different items. And I was like making all these like new item pages, and I'm just like, what's going on with all these new items that aren't even in the bug or in the patch notes? And I'm like, wait, maybe some of them are just changed names, maybe some of them are completely new. I don't even know. You already reported Radiant as a spelling mistake, right? Alright, I need to craft something. I just need more defense. No, do I need more? Yeah, I need more health. So I need more health so I can leech more. And I need more damage so that I leech more. More health, more damage. Who needs resistance, right? Alright. These guys aren't even worth killing. This is not me trying to race. So that was originally going to be my idea. Like today I was going to like after the race do my own race. But since then I just wanted to break the vases. Since then I've decided that I might not have been here yet. I'm going to be making a builds template for the wiki. So this is me trying to make a build. This is a build I've made before. I know it kind of works out pretty good once you get it up. So I'm going to try and like min-max some of the nodes, get some good items, write a build guide to add to the wiki. I'm just going to use it as a rough draft for while I'm making the template. So this will be the first wiki build. It's also kind of nice because this is like I can just zone out with this build. May have missed a bit of that. I think it was before you came in actually. Void Knight. We're almost there. We almost got the health leech nodes. And the increased damage. So I did the math here. If you're doing, what was it? If you're doing less than 5 attacks every 3 seconds, or 4 attacks, was it? 4.5 attacks. 7, 14, 28. 4.5 attacks every second. Then Patient Doom is better. If you just compare melee. But I think the majority of builds can get more than 4.5 attacks a second, which makes this node just better than this one in the vast majority of cases. Increased mana cost, doesn't matter, because mana resets. No longer requires a shield, adds void. 5 void damage. There we go, added void damage. Some strength. Almost there. Almost. So I have enough to recover the health I'm using. But, not enough to take some extra damage. Is it apple juice again today? The best juice? What's up with the waypoints today? They're all fuzzy. Fuzzy runes. Oh. I don't know why I never have potions. Still have the starter belt. Maybe I should pick up a belt. You're back in bed. Today is a bad day. What happened to all of your ward? You hardly gen it now. Did you take off a unique item? Did you have a Ring of the Third Eye or a B sword? No? Today's a bad day. Are you sick today, Turi? Did I patch? I patched. I'm on the D patch. D patch. You did not have a unique on. Oh, you were asking for Inferno Thatched? You have multiple sclerosis. Oh yeah. Some days are worse than others. That's no good. Well, I hope it gets better today. So I'm not going to deal with the attack speed because I don't know if it's going to increase my damage or decrease it. I'll just leave it as it is. I lose nothing by investing nothing. In case he was using like teleport. Oh, what were you using to gain ward? That's a good question to ask. Iron gauntlets. What do I have right now? I have these unique gauntlets. It has increased dodge rating. Yeah, I have no dodge. So, yeah, 0 dodge, so that doesn't help a lot. Chance to throw an axe. And throwing damage. So, these probably don't help me at all. Anymore. These are some end game-ish. Oh, I have another melee health leech node. Where did that come from? There we go. I need void damage. So I need maybe a more block chancy shield. Oh, let's put some health on here. Health regen and elemental protection. I don't need regen. I'm regenning from leech. With that wording, it could multiply your damage or blow up your computer. Mainly from harvest, the ward nodes on the left. Oh. Alright, what can I add here? Vitality, nope. I want health. Health regen, armor, skin on potion use. Of course I have like 27 health added. Of course it's gonna break too. Wow. Crafting is not with me today. It's okay, I'm saving the luck. Saving it for the important crafts. Intelligence, I don't need intelligence. I'll need to be smart. SMRT. Can this get leech? I don't think so. Last night you were getting over 300 and now can't even hit 100. Unless it's just due to your map progress, that could be. Maybe running into more mobs with dodge or something. I would think it would go up though, because usually as you progress through the maps, you're running into more dense packs, which makes it easier to get the ward from the hit. I'm so short on the glancing blow shards. Alright. Does this have leech? No. Cool. No. Go back to default. Alright. I'm done. I'm bored. Crafting bored me. Look at the damage. Just a couple points in strength and the damage is there. I feel like I have to craft every Every 2 zones now to keep up. I don't know if anyone else feels that way. There's just a lot of crafting. Now I don't even have to try. You don't know what happened, but you just hit 350. Maybe you're just getting lucky. Maybe it was just luck. Just unlocked Lich. Nice. Let me know how Reaper form is. I haven't tried that one yet. Can't wait to have that build planner show up. That'll be nice. I think. Just depends on how many people use it. Oh, you mean the one that Last Epoch is gonna make? Yeah, I wouldn't expect that very soon. There's a chance I might beat them to it on the wiki. Or someone else from the community. I know a bunch of people have said that they're interested in doing it. PoE people will for sure. Can't wait for Lich skill trees. What's missing from Lich right now? Aura of Decay. The raise the corpses. Exhume. Path of Building is almost a must. Yes. Damn it, was thinking about it all. Oh, I know why I wanted attack speed. I wanted an attack speed for Vengeance. That's okay though. Vengeance isn't important. I'd rather put things in defensive stats with this particular build. All skill trees are missing. Are you sure? 10% increased damage if we killed an enemy. Adds health and void protection. Alright, I'll take the added health. I need it to leech with. Right, wider hit at the end deals 5 additional void damage. Shield Rush deals 8 added void damage with hits. So does that? I'll go with this one because it's a predictable amount. I wonder if the hits includes the wider hit at the end of the Shield Rush, or if it's just the dash part of the Shield Rush that'll add the void damage to for that node. But that one also has the weird. These are new. Hitting enemy with Vengeance reduces their armor and fire protection. Can stack but has 60% reduced effectiveness. also applies when you hit an enemy with riposte. Last 4 seconds. I don't think that's going to be useful, to be honest. Maybe in like a Forge Guard fire build, but not for my build. Can I respec 1 point on a skill, or you have to do the whole thing? You have to do the whole thing over again. You have to despecialize the whole skill and then re-level it. Boss time! Da 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 da. They're working on a new respec system. Finally, after so long, Atera, is that you? But you came back. No. No, you are not Atera. You are Void Monster. Use a damage node on Harvest. Just wanted to use it on Ward, but it's not a useless node. She died, she died, she died, she died, she died. Okay, how fast can I kill you? Not fast enough. I want you to spawn more minions next to you, please. Not super far away. Alright, so I need to, like, apparently get hit by these things. Do I survive better if I just stand here? Apparently. Vengeance! I haven't died this boss fight. That's like an improvement, I guess. It was better than my level 8 Primalist run, that's for sure. Can't... Warrior's Doom Blade of Stone of Leech. Yes! This is what I needed. This is like exactly what I needed. Maybe I don't need the stun chance, but it's okay. This is the best space I could have gotten. Maybe a block chance would have been nice. Why is that? Oh, because it's a two-hand? Two-hand spell ramp is insane. Affix ramp. Only one? Leech. Hybrid? Can I put the hybrid leech on that one? Oh, the hybrid leech is on this. Alright. We'll call that good. Added stun avoidance. Right, nothing else good. But I got the one item I wanted. Alright. Speak with you what I can. What if I choose not to? Ignore him. Let's try it. Rare enemies regenerate health. Have additional armor and protections. Regenerate. Let me see where we're at. So, it seems that I won't be able to get an arena key until I can do 5 timelines in a row, which, based off of my monolith progression on the primals, might be a little difficult. We'll try it, though. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Dash out. Shield charge out. Rip. I can't even go through the portal. Rebuke. What? What? All right. You got 1 key after 4 maps? Was that before the patch? The patch was last night? You can't get a key unless you have at least 5 maps now. Brongle time. Started last night. Then your game must be bugged, because you're not supposed to get it unless you get 5 done. Alright. What's that? All the way down there? That's an odd place for the bone thing to spawn. Oh, as in before the patch? Okay. That makes sense. Blood scorpions. These things are creepy. Giant scorpions as well. Scorpion! The stun. Ooch.
Well, this is going better than my prime list already. Of course, I think Sentinel is always going to do better in this format than prime list. Prime list is definitely more of a arena kind of class, I think. It does better when it can set up and has time to set up. Alright, one down. I want to earn my first key. Except with this zone. It's got black dots. Jade aiming the Jade ring. So I'm not sure if load time's improved or not. Can't really tell. It's not as glaringly obvious that they're really long, so probably better. At least a little bit. I think there's still room for them to be a bit faster. Where is the fun in doing what you're told? No one gets mad at you if you do what you're told. It's weird. Look at these void fused. It's a void fused army. The earth is revolting. It's like it's been galvanized. The geo-galvanic. You can redeem that cricket sound if you'd like now. Exclamation point redeem cricket. In chat. Oh, you're gonna make me do it? Cricket. I wanna do cricket. There we go. Chirp, chirp. The retaliation build is kind of fun. I just stand there. Hi. The retaliation does a ton of damage. We should just spec all less damage taken in retaliation. Mighty sunrise emblem of hope and despair. I just stand here and kill things. It's kind of fun. Look at this. Yeah. No hands. No hands, ma. It's a Thorns thing? Pretty much, yeah. It's the passives. So Vengeance has some Retaliate too. We're gonna use Vengeance. But the passive here, what is it? It's in the base class. Counterattack. When you take a hit, you have a 30% chance to attack enemies around you with Retribution. That in D3 is called Thorns. Yes. More damage. Double added void damage. Let's go. Alright, boss this way maybe? Spy Master Zarak. What is a Spy Master Zarak? I've never been. It's kind of funny that I can fight a boss that I haven't seen yet in the campaign. This build was something. Alright, now I just want the extra charge. And then I'll go and get the invincibility for the lunge, and that'll be pretty good. Here's another Doom Blade. The Blade of Doom! Spelled D-H-U-U-U-U-U-M. Doom Blade. Why can't I pick you up? Is an important question. Do I not have space? That must be it. My items aren't sorted well. There we go. Flaming Bearded Axe, don't need that. Don't need that. Wait, this says increased void damage? Added melee void damage. I need that. I need it broken. No, I got the cold damage. Rip. Spy Master Zarak. That's one of the things that sucks with the leech build, is the on-death effects. Because after you kill the thing, there's no things to leech your health from. So they're more likely to kill you. Spymaster Zarak, where you be, bro? Where you be? Why you be like this? Do it again. Do it again, I dare you. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Or just die. Fine. It looks better than Pose, the thorns, yeah. They're pretty decent. Primalus also has thorns. They're actually thorns. Oh, the shield charge you're talking about. I missed that one. The shield charge looks better than PoE's. Yeah, I don't know if you could call what I'm doing with it good looking, but it's certainly a thing. The visual effect is nice. It is true. Although my favorite visual skill effect in the game right now is the Serpent Strike on the Primalist. That looks polished. Oh my. It's almost worth playing Serpent Strike build just to watch the skill. Hello, Spymaster Zarak. World's weakest boss. Zarek's hand was better than you. Your minions gave me more grief than you have. How does that make you feel, Spymaster Zarak? To know that you're worthless? That you're just carried by your minions? Without them, you would be nothing. You wouldn't even be a footnote in the history of the Immortal Empire. I bet the Immortal Emperor thinks you are a bad servant. That's why you're stuck all the way out here in the burning forest. He doesn't want you next to the throne. In PoEs, it's used mainly as a movement skill. You're actually using it to do something. I am actually using it to do something. It is 100% my... I don't even know what I would call it. I don't know if I'd call it damage. No, I'm probably using it more or less as a movement skill. I mean, I have lots of health leech from it. But why it's good is because I can avoid all of the hits. Right. It's like an immediate 70% reduced damage. A lucid cask. I didn't want the circlet. Go away. I wanted this thingy. This is one of the things that annoys me is now I have to shop and find the buy the runes. I always forget to. Do you have a belt? A belt? Pleated belt? No, I'll put that on. Buy that. Silver ring. It's got no good affixes on it though. Alright. Where are my morning frost boots? Oh no! There are morning frost boots that dropped a while ago. I didn't pick him up. Uh-oh. Bye-bye boots. I don't need that. Saving that for later. Saving that for later. Don't need that. 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 That might actually be useful. Maybe later. Maybe I'll use that later. Don't need that. Has anyone run the race yet? Yes, they did win the race. Twinkle Nuts got first place. Your boy JC got second place, and Gazzy TV got third. Welcome into the channel, home Kevy. How is your night going? Alright. 2 timelines conquered. The next 2 timelines, enemies have 30% increased health or increased physical damage. Go with the health for now. So. Well, hopefully, we're going to make it better. That'll be the goal for the night. My night's going pretty good. I'm finally taking a break from mass wiki editing, working on this build here. This is an epilepsy-causing build for sure. I'm eventually going to turn it into a build guide. Because I made a version of this before in the alpha that was pretty good, and nothing's changed with it. So it'll probably still be pretty decent. A dome cap. Whew, 50 armor. So if you're wondering about the race, I assume you've been playing before. What build do you like to play? Ultari scavengers. Because I already know what Inferno likes to play. And Turi. You tried the race and made it to 30 and then rip. Aw. You were halfway there. You tried a mage, wishing they had a runecaster working though. The runemaster? The runemaster will be cool. Have you read the description of what the runemaster is going to have? They updated the backstory for the runemaster when the beta came out. And they updated it to say what some of the skills it's going to have are. I'm not sure if you've seen that page yet. Slayer, is this a critical strike rate? Crit chance? Yep. This is a Void Knight build, yes. It is Shield Rush times infinity with Health Leech. And also retaliation, vengeance. We got lunge for our movement. Then shield rush, we just have the rush of sacrifice. So that shield rush has no cooldown. We sacrifice our health to cast it. But we get our health back by using the leech. So we don't really care. We get our mana back from mana memory, so we don't care about the mana cost. And we just have some added voided damage down here that we're adding on to the whole thing, which gives us even more health leech. So it works out pretty well. Aw man, I can't get the ledger. The ledger's under lava. Poor Urza. What is Urza gonna do without the ledger? How are they going to extort people for money now? These bears have pretty high damage. Maybe I just have no cold protection. You have no cold protection. But yeah, so some of the interesting things from the Room Master is that the Room Master is going to have golems. And this is going to be like ensnaring and like CC magey. Got walls. Gonna be cool. Oh, here's the forge. Found it. Die, 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 die. Okay. Another Doomblade. I'm just rolling in Doomblades now. Chance to ignite on hit. Interesting. Celerity is a good affix. Alright, reduce damage taken. And here we go. The node I've been waiting for. World Eater. Melee and void damage leech. Your internet is too slow to watch. I'm sorry to hear that. You have a good night too. Hopefully your internet fixes itself while you sleep. That happens to me often. Anya. Anea. Gib runes. Imperial shield. Any shields? Next 2 timelines. Void enemies deal 50% increased damage. I have pretty good void resistance, right? Yeah, it's my best resistance. Enemies have a chance to dodge. Dodge is terrible for leech builds. I'm gonna go with that one. Dodge is probably the worst one you get for a leech build, because your sustainability relies on you being able to hit things. So if the enemies are dodging you, you're gonna die. Cleanse the Light Forge. Is that the same as the Fire Forge? Flaming Rending Iron Axe. Okay, so I'm going to pick up this attunement. Yeah, keep on going. Lots of Storm Remnants here. What's the era? The Ruined Era? Interesting. It seems more like the Imperial Era with all the like skeletons and stuff. Did the right enemies spawn? Is the question. It seems like they spawned the wrong type of enemies for the era. Glyph of Stability, need more of those. Doomblade of Glory. Yes, glory unto me and my doom. Of Glory is better than potions. Fun fact. So now I've gotten to the point where I don't need to worry about crafting gear because I'm getting enough effects for my passives. Which feels very different from 10 levels ago. Hosperix Orion. It is time, you've met your doom. Of Conflagration of Blinding, Sunrise Emblem. Noble Raymond. Nope. Alright, Vengeance, more defense. Shield Rush, more damage. This, get me more. More movement. More leech, please. I think we almost are to the point where I don't really need even more leech in order to survive. And getting more damage is going to help out more. They already got... That node specifically gives me 6% melee leech, 6% void leech. Which is 12% leech from the shield rush, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, nothing good. Give me shatters. Shatter me good, Anya. Oh, yeah. Next one. Shrouded Plateau. For the next 2 timelines, enemies deal 12% increased damage and have 1% increased critical strike chance. That's not super great. For the next 2 timelines, enemies have a chance to dodge. That's even worse. Why is this still here? Enemy still 50% increased void damage. I didn't think that was 2 timelines. That was just 1. We're gonna re-roll that one. Rare enemy shotgun hit, and enemies have 30% increased critical strike chance. That's the best one. If I finish this one, I get an arena key. That'd be nice. Then maybe I'll go do story content. Spy Master Zarek. Uh-oh. These things have so much damage. The soul prisons. Soul prisons, you will not take my soul. My soul is immortal. It is the void. Feel my void shield. I've gone crazy with power. Wahahaha. I will eat you alive. So, it's looking like I will not be having my usual stream on Saturday. Either it will not happen at all or it'll be later in the day. That is because my dad will be coming into town. Sunday is my birthday. I'll still be streaming on Sunday, so we'll be having a birthday stream on Sunday. That should be nice. Yeah! We need to bring the party hat and birthday cake emotes. Elder Panini's invited too. Panini! Did you know about the exclusive VIP Panini roll command Inferno? I can't remember who I told about the Panini roll. And eggs to smash on your head. Why am I smashing eggs on my head? The Panini roll? Type exclamation point Panini roll. You don't necessarily need it because you have the icon. Ow. Alright, boss rush time. Spy Master Zarek, where you be, bro? I feel like the either the monolith is easier now, or my primalist just sucks in comparison to this sentinel, which is possible because that primalist didn't feel very good the way I built it. Wait, what? Oh, no, 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 no. No thanks. I'm gonna leave all of these shards behind. Because those soul cages are destroying me. Your leap with him killed most mobs. Yeah, Primos is pretty good. The way I built it just didn't work out. Both times. I was mainly trying to build for what's its face? The Sprugman. And Sprugman is just not there yet. Oh my gosh, what is with this screen? It's like necrotic AoEs everywhere. Alright, nothing can kill me now. Can't stop me now. There we go. I did it! I did it! I made it to 5! I'm gonna get a key. Huzzah! Doomblade. What are the max rolls in the Doomblade? That's the important question. Dark. Dark is voided, isn't it? It is! I'm gonna break that. Faux show. Right, additional lunge. You mainly used Wereberry? Yeah, Wereberry I think is in a good state. On high HP monsters and bosses. Wereberry I think can be useful. Sprugman has nothing that it can do in its Sprug form. Right, we're going to increase the damage now with our Sorrow and Steel. And, yes. Echo. Echo! 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 Everworld. And we'll do Arena, and then we'll call it a night. Once a day. It's purple. Interesting. Things I need to know. Opens the portal to the endless arena in the end of time. It has instability. What happens if I try to craft with it? Darn! They thought of it. They anticipated my shenanigans. Can I put it in? Can I stash it? Probably not. I wanted to craft a good arena key. You think Weber will move to upper half later with its U? Maybe. What happened to the guy that was here? Did they move him? Town portal. To the town. Am I bleeding? Am I shocked? Why am I shocked? Why do I have a shock effect? It's strange. Over this way. Here, I'll talk to you now. So I can do the arena thing. Quest completed. Tell me more, tell me more. Nope, not going to the future, the past yet. Ragnar, the Battle Rungery. Why can't I enter the arena? You can't get in there. It's because you don't have an arena key. You sit over the monolith. Over the other island and faces challenges. Goodbye. The arena. Forever. Insert your key. Right, so apparently I can claim the rewards after any multiple of 5 waves. Oh my god. You were huge. You were huge. That's what she said. That is what she said. LOL. Oh boy. How fast is arena scale now? I wonder if I can get to 200. What are the leaderboards for the arena like? Do they... Doesn't look like they cleared them. That or Marsako. Just cheating. Have they been cleared? I can't tell. 143 doesn't seem... I don't know. I don't know. I get up to 200, I'll be in the top 50-ish. That's a lot of arena waves, though. I don't know if I want to. Lagorian gauntlets. Sir Laglordian. Right, so I got the that note, so we just want the invulnerability. Get more increased damage. Attempt harder waves. What are the rewards? Questions I need to know the answers to, as the wiki guru. You should learn how to craft. You've done some, but nothing serious. Just adding health or whatever you really need. Yes, if you type exclamation point crafting, or just mention crafting at all, I'll show you the crafting page. The crafting page also has a video guide on crafting from Denatherian. He wrote a pretty in-depth guide about it and how to do it efficiently. The leech makes me stronger. Ooh, Eternal. That's a set shard, isn't it? I thought Eternal was a set shard. A set shard. Increased void protection. Are you sure? Sounds like a tomorrow thing. Since Friday, you can stay up late. It's a good idea. What am I doing tomorrow? I feel like I have plans. What am I? Oh, I'm redoing all of the class pages on the wiki. Reorganizing passes and stuff. And then I can work on the build template for the wiki. Attempt harder waves. You ever need to get some point on that truck so that you have the paint on the truck so you have the weekend to dry? Fair enough. Oh. I'm going to call it here for the night. Thanks for tuning in. I'll be here tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central. Saturday, once again, I will not be streaming on Saturday, most likely, or it'll be a much later stream. If you want to stay tuned in, Discord's the place to be. Goal is before lunch, so after lunch, you have nothing to do. That'd be fantastic. So I'm going to find someone who is currently streaming and give them a small host. Last Epoch. We're gonna dump everyone onto Oxy. But thank you for tuning in. Appreciate the chats. And have a fantastic night.